Say that we're pretty competitive in that aspect, but they've done a good job of that, so they keep me on my toes at all times.
When you say you give as good as you get, I don't really see that. I see them giving it to you, but you wait for the moment in order to pay back, or how does that work?
I think it's just always staying prepared for whatever jokes or anything they've got. So, but being able to accept it and kind of give it back has been huge.
So describe the bond that you guys have established over these many years. Obviously, they're protecting you from getting killed back there, but I'm assuming you're grateful. So just describe a little bit about what that relationship's like.
Really close. We're able to talk both on and off the field and talk about life and football, and we're able to go to each other and talk about protection and game plan and things like that. So anything can be brought up, and I think we're a lot better because of it.
Did they accept you as part of their circle pretty early on, or was it through your freshman year where they kind of realized that you all were going to have to work together for the next 4 years? How did your relationship start with those guys?
They gave me a pretty tough time for my first couple of months, but I'd like to say that I kind of got brought in later, but they were pretty tough on me, and I think it made me a better player, so I was thankful for that and glad that I was finally in their group, I guess.
Did you guys realize that season that what kills you makes you stronger, or was it just a tough time to be figuring out what was going on?
It was a tough time, but for us to stick together and to look at each other and say that this could go multiple ways. It can splinter apart, or we could stick together and see things through. So fortunately, we stuck together, and being together and talking to one another, we kind of figured things out along the way.
What was your reaction when their offensive line coach, was elevated to head coach and kind of stabilized him?
I was really excited. We were close, and for him to do that, I totally believed in him, and everything he's done since I've believed in him. I know he's the right man for the job, and it's been an honor to play for him.
Being a Pac-10, Pac-12 kid, I mean, you grew up in a Pac-10 conference, so the Rose Bowl probably means a little bit more to you because you watched it. I mean, talk about the opportunity to play in a bowl that you get to watch a lot growing up.
I think I've watched every single one since I can remember, so I know how big of a deal it is, and we're honored and so excited to be playing here. And every day of practice, we're thankful for the opportunity to be playing football in California.
Justin, I was talking to Shane about his last couple of practices for you guys. He said he really just kind of realized today he's got one more padded practice. Have you allowed yourself to kind of think that way? Are you thinking about your last couple of days of practice with these guys?
Yeah, we mentioned that yesterday. This is our second to last practice, so today will be our last. But we've just been so excited and thankful for the opportunity to be here. And it goes by fast, but we've done a good job of remembering it and enjoying the ride all throughout the years.
Does it seem like it's gone by fast for you?
It's gone by really fast. I remember showing up just the other day and just meeting all the guys and seeing all the faces come through the program. It's been a lot of fun, but it's gone by really fast.
What has this experience meant to you to be the quarterback for Oregon and to end your college career here at the Rose Bowl?
I've learned a lot. I've learned so much from these coaches and players, and I think it's been such a learning experience that I think I'm a completely different person than I was when I showed up, and so thankful to be involved in such a great program and things like that. It's been a lot of fun these past couple years.
How so? How are you different?
I think playing quarterback, you have to carry yourself in a certain way, and I think when I showed up my freshman year, I wasn't a quarterback. I was quiet, shy, and I didn't do the things I needed to do for the team, and I learned about that. I think I carry myself in a much better way.
There are not a whole lot of brothers that get a chance to be in the same team in the Rose Bowl at this point. You guys talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I haven't played with him since my senior year of high school, but he's done such a great job, and he's learned a lot, and he's come a long way. And I think he'd like to play a little more than he has, but his time will come, and I know he's going to be a special player one day.
When you look at spring ball when it started this year till now, where do you feel like the biggest growth of this offense has been for your group this year?
I think consistency has been big. I think last year at times, we played some pretty good football and didn't play so well at times. But I think throughout this year, we've done a good job of kind of smoothing that out and coming together as a unit.
How much does it help that there's so many four-year starters on this offense that experience can help you guys fix that?
Yeah, it's a lot of games. That's a lot of games being played. And I think the crazy stat of, I think think it's Throck and Jake, or Throck and Shane playing 50 consecutive games is incredible, and the experience that you get from that is huge. So I know anytime we go into a game with them, they're going to do their best, and they're going to give us a good shot at winning.
You're at a position where you're going to be done this year, and you've been at that quarterback spot for 4 years. Haven't seen much of Tyler. What can you tell us of his growth from when he showed up last year as a true freshman to where he is now?
He's really smart. He's really athletic as well, and he makes some plays in practice that sometimes I don't even believe. But he's done such a great job, and I've got complete trust in him and faith, and I know the other guys do as well.
Do you have an example of some of those plays that he's made that are pretty impressive?
Yeah, the other day he scrambled through 3 or 4 defensive linemen, flipped his hips, spun around, and threw a 50, 60-yard ball to Tevin Janis, I think, in the end zone. So it was pretty impressive.
Just kind of along that line, how well will you leave this program when you leave the offensive line? Tyler, of course. Is this program in good hands as you leave?
I hope that's what we've been able to do. I hope that coming from 4-8 to 11-2 has set our team up well. I think this group of seniors have been through a lot of adversity, and we've stuck together and seen things through. And I think that's what I hope that we'll leave for this team.
CJ Verdell.